What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the pack-pulled Road to Foot Champs. I think that's what we're going to go with. It might just say Road to Foot Champs in the title, but I think that's where we're going to go. Now, I haven't uploaded this series for 6 or 7 days. Just been super busy, obviously early last week or earlier on this week. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was so big on FIFA for Player of the Month. The brand new SBCs, the new Lone Legend SBC, the Suarez, for example. So my main series kind of just took a little bit of a back seat. I've actually got 3 pretty decent series going right now, which is crazy because there was a time last year in FIFA where I couldn't even find anything to upload. But we've got this, the Road to Glory, the Road to Foot Champs going on. We've also got the best team in FIFA, and we've also got Draft to Glory, plus all the excess stuff that we get. So lots of stuff going on the channel right now. Hopefully over the next few days I'll try and find a little bit of consistency with upload schedules. What I'm going to try and do is find a very, very specific upload schedule for each series so you guys know what to expect and when, which would obviously benefit you guys. Now, this episode that you're seeing right now, this gameplay is from last weekend's Foot Champs Weekend League. I didn't have much time to play any games. I was just aiming to try and get into silver. I think I only ended up making it into bronze 1 in the end. I literally just ran out of time, you know. And as you guys know, if I'm not doing great in a game, or if I'm clearly against an opponent with a team that's so superior and some skill that's so superior that I can't win, I will just quit the game. I got no problem with rage quitting here. I want to get through as many games as possible, just to get as many wins as possible to help benefit the team. If you want to see another episode tomorrow of this to really help us catch up, let's smash 10,000 likes on this video and boom, I'll pop up another one tomorrow just so you guys let me know that you want to watch it, obviously. And the more you want to see of this series, just drop more likes on it. The more likes it gets, the more I'll upload it, no problem at all. If you guys are enjoying this, which it seems by the comment section that you are, then throw a thumbs up on it. I just want to clarify again, I did this in the last episode, but it has been a week since, so I just want to clarify again, because there's a lot of comments that say things like, why don't you just go and buy players, or, you know, how about every time you complete a task, you're able to buy FIFA points or buy players from the transfer market. I specifically don't want to be able to buy cards from the transfer market because I want to see what we can do without the use of it. I genuinely want to see how well we can do just through the packs that we earn through playing the game and the coins that we earn through playing the game. If we even gave ourselves little stipulations like every time you get promoted, you can buy a player. Every time you hit silver, you can buy a player. Every time someone scores 20 goals, you could buy a player. There's some of the things that I'd seen in the comment section. If we start adding those little stipulations in, it will only take 4 or 5 times of me buying a player before I've just got a generic BPL squad that is going to be very, very usable and make the series boring again. You know, we decided even not to buy players off the market for SBCs because we wanted to make it difficult. The grind right now is very, very tough. It's arduous, it's long-winded, and it's pretty boring at this stage in FIFA. It's boring in the sense that I don't really have that much in the club right now, so to even do the gold upgrade packs or the silver upgrade packs, there's not much there. We're still filling the club up with bronze items so that we'll be able to, in time, complete SBCs relatively easy and sell on the high-end bronzes when it's necessary to get us a nice coin total. So with that in mind, guys, I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to buy things ever off the transfer market because I'm enjoying the grind. I'm enjoying not having an amazing team. I'm enjoying not having an amazing club. And I'm enjoying the fact that I'm putting goals away against super teams with my bog standard players. And the last video was titled Awesome Foot Champs Rewards, and some people questioned that they weren't awesome. In the grand scheme of FIFA, I would agree with you, they weren't very awesome rewards. But in the scheme of this series, like, getting a Callum Wilson is huge for me. Getting someone with good pace in a league that works for me, in a nation that works for me, was massive for me. So, you know, to say that those rewards weren't awesome, I think is a little bit far-fetched. I thought they were fantastic rewards. I thought they did a good thing for the series, a good thing for the team, and really helped us. push on. Now that, everything that we talked about in the last video is over and done with and I'm moving on, I will be able to dedicate a bit more time to this series so that we can get going a little bit quicker. I'm going to live stream some of the series as well. I don't know if I'm going to turn that into videos or not, but I might live stream me upgrading, doing the bronze upgrade method and the silver upgrade method, just so that you guys, if you want to watch it, you can. You could either watch the past broadcast on the live streams or you could show up to the live stream. And then if you didn't want to watch it, it won't be taking up space in the video, so we can get to the more important things in the video. I do understand that at this early stage, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of bronze packs. It's a lot of lone players and formations I'm not using. I saw a lot of people suggest to me to start putting chem styles on my players. I don't want to put chem styles on these players, really. I don't anticipate using these players that much. I think what we've got is we've got a good foundation where if we can have another good weekend league where we can get up to silver again like we did last time, get those packs and those coins, and in general just build these teams up in general a little bit more, we'll get to a point where it will start flowing a hell of a lot quicker. Once we've got, like right now I'm using these common players because I don't have really very much alternatives. I don't have many, gold rare players. I'm kind of forced to use them in certain instances. But once we get to the point where I've got full rare gold teams and 2 of them so that I can rotate, all these common cards can be sold if they have any value or traded up into the upgrade method if they don't have any value, or put into SBCs if they are therefore a required SBC. So that's the plan with them. But in the meantime, I don't really want to get rid of any card right now, just in case there comes a point where I need them or they're worth something. We've got a lot of new SBCs recently. My Liga Santander players have some value. I know Joel Matip had some value. I missed out on being able to sell him. With the Rio Ferdinand SBC right now, I've got so many bronze players in the club that I'm going to be able to sell on for 200 to 300 coins, which isn't much, and is, again, it's an arduous process. It's a boring process, which is why I might do it on stream, because let's say I've got 150 bronze players in the club, and I can sell them all for 200 coins each. That's going to be like 30,000 coins. That's a lot of coins, all from those bronze packs that people thought there's no way he'll make money from these. So, I think the series, it's a slow, it's one of those ones that will have a steep curve up, but once you hit a point where it starts clicking, it will just be in overdrive, and we'll be able to generate a lot of coins very quickly. We'll be able to continually pull up good players. We'll be able to change our teams as and when we need. We'll be able to start filling up the SBCs. And we'll be able to hopefully start getting in 20-25 games a weekend in Foot Champs. And maybe, once we get a good enough team, if I'm able to fit in 25 games, which I think I will be able to quite easily fit in 25 games now that, like I said, now that I've got all my problems out of the way and I can move forward with life, 25 games isn't impossible to fit in the weekend league. So with that being said, if I could win 18 of those 25 games, which won't be impossible, that's not even, that's like just over a 2-to-1 win-loss ratio, which is where we're pretty much at anyway. I just haven't got enough time to go through the games. If we can hit 15 wins, 18 wins one weekend, that would be amazing. We'll get automatic qualification, which would be great. We'd get really good packs and coin rewards, would strengthen the team. Perfect. Now, I picked some comments from the last video as per usual. We end up picking up a good win there. I dominated possession. I quite comfortably dominate possession in many of the games. It's really interesting to me that on my Road to Glory account that has an incredible team. I've got some of the best players in the game on that account. And there are many times where I struggle, man. I struggle to get wins. I struggle to play good FIFA. Then I come up with this team, and look at this team. It's a mess of a team. It's got common cards, it's got rare cards, it's got really, really low pace, low end cards that just don't really perform very well. It's got cards that have super low stamina, so by the 60th, 65th minute, they're just absolutely dead. Yet I'm playing really, really good FIFA with it. And I can't figure out if I'm playing good FIFA because I'm so intensely focused based on my team versus my opponent's team, or if there is truly an ELO system in Ultimate Team. Because I'm coming up against players like this. This team is amazing. He's got the orange Son, he's got the Inform Benteke, the purple Rooney. It's a great team. But I'm performing well against these teams. And no disrespect to the players, I'm coming up against players who if I came up against them with my main account, I would just wipe the floor with them. So I don't know if there really is a kind of ELO rating or matchmaking system that genuinely puts you up against people with worse teams or worse skill points. I would love EA to just say to us, this is how it works. Just so we know. Just so we know. Chris Cooper says, you should do the rare gold player SBCs. I will do them. Now more than ever, we've got quite a lot of common golds that we're not using. But I want to make sure I use the common golds that have the 350 coin value. If I've got a common gold, even if it has 500 coin value, I would rather sell it and then go and buy a card worth 300 to 350 coins and have 150 or 200 coins benefit than use it and lose out. You know, I know it's just like, wow, you're getting gassed over 150 or 200 coins, but it all counts. You know, if you did that 20 or 30 times, all of a sudden you're looking at thousands of coins that you're wasting, where you could have done a completely extra upgrade that those two players could have been important to the team. But I do agree with you. I do want to be start doing the 2-player rare gold SBCs. But as I say, it's a process. It's not you know, in normal Road to Glory, you can just go and buy teams, buy players, buy this, buy that. We can't do that. We can't go and buy anything. We've got to use everything we've got in our club to our advantage. And I'm going to do my absolute best to use everything in the club to my advantage. I don't want to waste any coins. I don't want to waste any players. You know, I don't want to waste anything. Ultimately, I want to make sure I use everything to the point where it was supposed to be used. And if there is a situation where something wasn't supposed to be used, then we can get rid of it. No problem at all. Zach H says, why don't you use loyalty glitch to get rid of injuries? Because then you could sell all your injury cards and make more coins. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think about it. It's not because I don't really use the loyalty glitch for injuries or red cards. It never even crossed my mind to sit there and think, oh, I've got an injury, let me just use the injury glitch. So I think going forwards, it's definitely something I will take on board and use to get rid of the injuries and to get rid of any red cards that we might pick up. It's a shame. One of the biggest problems, and I had this, you'll see this in 2 episodes' time. I came up against a guy who, we had a tough game up until about the 50th minute or so. And he scored a second goal and then he scored a third goal. And he was a very good player and he had a very good team. And I knew I wouldn't be able to get back into the game. 3-1 down, 50th minute, I knew I couldn't get back into it. The problem I had was that if you don't finish the game, your bench and reserves don't replenish fitness. If I go 1-0 down or 2-0 down early on, I'll pause it, I'll quit, I'll move on to the next game because I can use those same players in the next game, no problem. Because they haven't lost much fitness in 10 or 15 minutes. But if it gets to like the 50th or 60th minute, I've already burnt all their fitness. So if I quit that late, I also then don't get fitness for the players on the bench, and it gives me a double problem. So I kind of want EA and need EA to implement something where you can quit the game as a mutual quit. Because that game that I was 3-1 down, I messaged the guy. I was just standing still with the ball in my backline. I messaged him saying like if I could quit right now, I would, and I wouldn't waste your time. But I needed the fitness back on my team. I needed the fitness back on the players on the bench. So I wish EA would implement that. We ended up losing this game 5-4. Really tough game, really good game, fun game. It's sad that we lost it so late. You'll see me here dashboard. I kept this in a video because I want you to know this is not a forced DC glitch or anything like that. Dashboarding, the reason why I dashboarded is because if you dashboard when you exit the game, if you dashboard exactly like I just have there, your fitness levels don't change. So if you go into a game with full 99 fitness and you find yourself 3-0 down and then you dashboard, you don't lose fitness on your main team, but you don't gain fitness on your bench or reserves. I messaged the guy after. He was actually a viewer of the stream, of the series. He messaged me saying, good game, well played. I messaged him back just to double check. I said, you didn't get booted off right. I want to make sure you got the win that you deserved. He said, no, he got the win, and he was happy to play me. So I made sure that I didn't kick him off the game in any way. And as I say, I did it to benefit me because after going all the way through to the 120th minute in extra time, my player fitnesses were dead. So if I could just dashboard instead, I save that fitness, I save those fitness cards. It's just a little bit better for the series. There'll become a time where fitness won't be an issue, where we'll have unlimited fitness cards through the bronze pack method, but that time is not right now. So we need to just make the most of the things that we have to hand in game. Next up, we've got Sakib says, Nep, can you explain winter upgrades and how informs are affected? So if you've got, let's say Carl Walker, let's say you've got Carl Walker in your club and you've got inform Carl Walker in your club. Carl Walker is an 81 rated right back, his inform is an 84. If he gets an upgrade to an 84 rated right back or an 83 rated right back, your 81 rated gold card will not change ever. It just stays as an 81 rated gold, and then you have to rebuy or repack the brand new card. If the 83 rated card has any attribute from any category better than the 84 rated inform, the 84 rated inform will get upgraded. So for example, if the let's say he gets upgraded to an 83 right back, and his pace goes, or his acceleration goes to 1 stat higher than his inform. That will then trigger his inform to get a full upgrade. If the inform gets upgraded and you've got the inform, your inform will change. It will change to marry and match the current, the best, the card that it got changed to, basically. And it's the same for anyone and anything. If there are any cards out there that have like an 81 rated regular card and an 83 rated inform, and then they get an 82 upgrade, if any stat of that 82 is better than the card stat of 83 inform, the 83 will also be upgraded. And then if you have more than one upgrade, like let's say you take Hazard for example, I think his base card is like an 88 or an 89. I think it's an 88, right? So 88 Hazard. If he gets upgraded to an 89, his 90 rated inform will go up to a 91. His 91 rated inform will go up to a 92. His 92 rated inform will go up to a 93, so on and so forth. So hopefully that explained it there for you a little bit extra. The Pack King says, Nep, I don't understand why you just don't buy players from the market. It will be so much easier as you'll get upgrades that you need, not what you don't need, and good luck on Monday. Well, thank you, dude. As explained earlier, the reason why I don't buy players from the market is exactly the wording that you suggested. It will be so much easier. I don't want this to be easy. I want this to be markedly difficult. I want to look back on this account and be just overly obsessed with what we've got. I don't want to look at the back of this account and be like, we played 20, 30 games in Foot Champs, we played some divisions, we got a sweaty BPL team, and then we followed the path of every road to glory ever. I want to be in a position where I'm like, yeah, I used this guy for 49 games because there was just no one better that I had. I want to be in a position where we've got a good team and then just a random left back because there's no one else to fit in the team. That's what I want out of this series. I want to actually experience and use different players, not just go and buy the OP players and play with them. I've had a lot of fun using these players we're using. Yeah, I've taken some losses, I've quit some games. I've struggled, I've got frustrated with some of the things that they do because they're not good enough. But in general, I'm having a lot of fun using players that I've never ever used before in FIFA. Which is why I won't be buying items from the transfer market. Fexi says, put that Spanish centre-back with 81 pace on left wing-back and Dele Alli to left mid spot and then the BPL Spanish centre-back to left centre-back spot. I think that way you would get a better left back, so we could see this. I completely missed the link, what you said, and a few other people suggested something very similar but a little different. That Spanish centre-back with 81 pace is from the second Spanish league, and I also have a goalkeeper that's Spanish from the second Spanish league. I need to put them both in the same team, and I haven't done. I completely overlooked it. Thank God you guys mentioned it in the comment section below, because otherwise I would just be sitting here completely oblivious to the fact that I've got a strong link between a goalkeeper and a centre-back with 81 pace. I need that in my team, and I will be addressing that in a few episodes' time. But for me, there's so many players in the club right now. Some of them decent, some of them half decent, some of them not really worth anything. I'm forgetting that I've got all these players that I can try and build into a fun team, and I'm overlooking some certain stuff. So thank you guys in the comment section for bringing it to my attention. Last but not least, Michael Ellis says, "Hey Nep, just wanted to ask something. What if you pack someone like Ronaldo? Would you use him because it may be the only chance you get to use him on this account, or would you sell and buy a shed load of packs?" And thank you for the kind words as well, Michael Ellis. Honestly, I don't know. It would genuinely depend on the circumstance at hand. If we already had let's say we packed Ronaldo, but we already had an Alexis Sanchez, I would be inclined to sell Ronaldo and just boost the whole squad, boost the whole club. If, however, we packed a Ronaldo and our best left wing was still, Tom Cleverley, I'd probably be like, all right, let's give Ronaldo a go. Honestly, I don't know until the situation may or may not arise. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.